What's up, YouTube? Dave here on a Sunday afternoon for episode 3 of Stout Sunday. I'm trying to do stouts every Sunday because we're into the fall, deep into fall now, but doesn't feel like fall here. I think the first one I did, it was very unseasonably warm, and it's still. Today is October 22nd, and it's beautiful out. I should be sitting on the deck. We spent most of the day cleaning up the yard, preparing for winter. So, we are back to try another stout. Last 2 weeks busy. I was out of town at a wedding. I did try a stout while I was at a wedding. I was in Jersey for a family wedding. And there's a brewery in Ewing, New Jersey called River Horse. It's a very successful. We get it here in Connecticut. It's very commercial. I just didn't realize the brewery was there. I knew it was from Jersey, and I have family down in that neck of the woods. And I've had some of their hoppy beers here, and just you can pick it up at the local package store. But they have they did a release that. I think that weekend we were there, and a couple of the guys that I know down there, I tried to get a couple bottles of it. It was a 2-bottle limit. You had to go online, you buy it, you could pick it up there at the brewery, which I like that idea. But this was called Craic, C-R-A-I-C. I'll put a picture in here of the sip I had at dinner. At the rehearsal dinner, a couple of the guys had it. It's an Imperial Dry Irish style stout, aged with vanilla and coffee, and it was aged in Jameson casks. And I'll tell you, it was quite tasty, sweet, definitely more desserty flavor. Sweet. You got the vanilla big time and coffee. It was really a good beer. I wish I had a bottle to review here. So today we are trying one of my favorites, guys, Treehouse Double Shot. Now, I consider myself a hophead, but my favorite beers, personally, from Treehouse are their coffee and espresso stouts. I love them. I like them better than their hoppy beers, for the most part. There's a few of the hoppy beers I really dig. But they released, this was released on National Coffee Day a few weeks back, and I was gonna go up to the brewery after work. It was a Friday. They had 8,000 bottles at open, and it was a 3-bottle limit. And I was monitoring the situation, and by, I don't know, first 2 hours, a little less than 2 hours, they had gone through 4,000 bottles. Now, I read a lot of stuff about guys in line who said, there was guys that don't really care for this stuff, but they were buying it, trading in line as they walked back to their car for the cans. They've been doing, their can releases have been getting much larger as far as your the allotment you're allowed to get, because they're just cranking up that volume with the new facility. So they released these variants with different coffees. This one has a Costa Rica Santa Rosa coffee, and it's a double shot, orange label. It says, keep this beer cold and drink it fresh, do not cellar. A lot of stouts I just try to keep at room temperature in a dark place in a cabinet, a low level in my house. I don't keep them refrigerated. This one I did. I actually traded this. Yeah, this was bottled September 29th, so 3 weeks. I had a trade for this. I think I got beat on the trade, but I didn't think about it ahead of time. I traded a bottle of Trillium for it, and that beer was fantastic. So when I say beat, because these bottles are less volume-wise, so it's a 500 milliliter bottle, but 8.7% alcohol. This batch of double shot was crafted to be rich, decadent base for an intriguing and sweet coffee from Costa Rica, Santa Rosa. I guess it's Santa Rosa from Costa Rica. We experienced flavors and aromas of dark chocolate, sweet vanilla, creamy espresso, and a kiss of citrus. The body is rich and creamy with a tight, pleasant, and mouth-filling effervescence, a true companion for these chilly autumn days. Well, it ain't chilly here. Not yet, so let's crack this one and see. Yeah, coffee. Getting straight up coffee. Be shitty if I spill this on my computer. Yeah, man, it just pours a pitch black. Very slight. Head dissipates really quick. Yeah, maltiness, roasted malt, coffee, obviously. Oh, it's a deep coffee too. Take some fresh ground coffee. You know, after you mill the grind the beans and just stick your face right in there. That's what it smells like. Oh God, it smells good. Cheers. Yeah, man, fantastic. Chocolatey, really heavy on the coffee, and I like that. You don't get any booziness. It's what I say, 8.7%. No booziness whatsoever. Just a fantastic beer, man. I mean, I don't get so much vanilla. Definitely distinct coffee, bittersweet chocolate. Yeah, very slight lingering bitterness, but man, it is good stuff. Get a chance to trade for that, please do. They released sometime after that, since then, another, I believe, double shot. And they dropped the limit to one, but I'm gonna get up there one of these days again soon. I got a day off I gotta burn, so before the end of the year. I'll talk to you cats later. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Walking Dead tonight, bitches.